Pavement for a Higher Purpose. A run club here in Cincinnati is bringing people of faith together for fun and fellowship. Joining us now are Derek Eddings and Michael Giddens. Thank you both for joining us. And it's cold right now, but Run Club, yes. We love that. How did this idea of Run with Christ Run Club get started?
So Run with Christ started, I felt a lack of Christian community in Cincinnati. And I was scrolling on Instagram one day and I saw this Run with Christ page up in Columbus. And I reached out to the Instagram page and talked to the owner, Will Geringer, on the phone. He invited me up to have one of his runs. We talked multiple times, and just the atmosphere up there. People were coming to a run by themselves and instantly greeted by 5 to 10 people, having genuine, vulnerable conversations. And after experiencing up in Columbus, I was like, this is what Cincinnati is missing. This community where you can come and be your full self. You don't have to try to fit in and put on a mask, but you fit in. You're welcome just how you are, and it's been nothing short of amazing.
That's awesome. And I know the popularity of run clubs across the country really picking up, and this one has its own unique twist to it. Talk about who's invited to come out.
Yeah, I would say, anybody is welcome. We actually have a 1.1 mile walk. Okay. So even if you're not ready to actually lace up and run, you're still going to be able to join and participate. And then we have a 2.2 mile running option. So various paces, whoever, whenever, however.
That actually leads to my next question, because I was wondering about that for folks that are like, hey, I want the community, but the running, I don't know so much. What should they do? Are they able to come out?
Absolutely. So I don't care if you've ran 100 marathons or you've never ran a mile in your life. What I tell people about Run with Christ is, yes, we want to focus on fitness and everything, but the running is such a small part of it. And then when you're running with everybody in a group like that and you have Christ at the center, it doesn't even really feel like running. It's just a bunch of people getting together to, praise Jesus and keep him at the center, and then the running's just a bonus that we get with it.
So do you get together beforehand and then go run? Is there some sort of meeting beforehand? What's it look like?
So we start off, the first 20 minutes is a fellowship and godly conversations with each other. And then we kind of gather in one room, and a different leader of the leadership team each week gives a devotional, something that God put on their heart throughout the week, and they take 10 to 15 minutes to kind of, preach the gospel and kind of coordinate it. Like for Christmas, we did the birth of Jesus and why that's important. For New Year's, we kind of did goals and tied that in with the gospel. And then that took 10, 15 minutes. And my brother, Dylan Eddings, takes us through a quick stretch, and then we'll hit the run and the walk.
And Michael, where should people go, and what are the dates for the Run Club?
Yeah, so we actually meet every other Saturday at Queen City HQ. It's just right down the hill from here. I think it's 1635 Reading Road.
1635 Reading Road.
Downtown
you guys
Cincinnati.
Also have an Instagram page that people can catch you on. Now, it's cold. Are you all meeting this weekend?
Yes. So I know it's cold. Bear with us. We've had the first run, it was 20 degrees and we had over 100 people show up. The Holy Spirit will keep you warm, I promise. I promise.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And do you have a route that you pick out? And
yeah, so it's it's 2.2 miles, like you said, and then once it's warmer, we'll pick it up every Saturday, and then we'll eventually add a 5-mile route and a 2-mile option, and keep the walking option as well.
All right, Derek, Michael, thanks so much for being here with us, and thanks
for
sharing the Run Club with us. If you want to join in, you can find the Run Club, as I said, on Instagram, or reach out through email. That's right there on your screen. The runs happen every first and third Saturday of the month. Allison, it's cold out there, but they're going to get going this weekend.
Yes.